this. In the gym every day, I'm with me. So my daddy like, boy, don't blow my assist. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Bro, I'm godlike, I'm judgy. I can't touch this girl, she musty. Bro, you flexing on IG. People like you disgust me. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. These women love me, bro, they tryna me. That's the wrong way, back your buddy. If you get lucky, it'll get yucky. Little buddy, touch me.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Houston. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Levis. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock, but that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as a quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd, but an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Down the left sideline he goes. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game, and he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
From the red zone now. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Blitz coming 1st round. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's tackled for no gain.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on 3rd down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage, offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Again, a run with Pollard. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He has the 1st over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Levis from the shotgun. Finds Hyatt. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Levis now off the play fake. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Azeez Al-Shire has it. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Oh, right.
First down, Stroud. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Houston touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans go up 10-zip here in the 1st. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And this won't be a return. It's going to be a touchback, but because it hit in the landing zone first, Brock, per the new rules this season, the ball comes out to the 20 and not the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets them the 1st.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Dukes out a 1-stop. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Levis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to gonna drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
That pass complete to Boyd. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Caught by Pollard. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
First down from the red zone. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Caleb Farley has it. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
South.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Now it's Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Speed left.
Shotgun now for Stroud. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Man in motion here. Here he is on 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Oh, the ball is loose again. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. And the Texans are set up just shy of the 25 after that tackle. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. It's a 2-score game early. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They're set up with it after the pick to end the 1st. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
12.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. Has good room at the 35. Inside the 45. Down the sideline into the red zone. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
Quickly out to the right, complete. Touchdown, Houston. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, first and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Has him on the quick hitter. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Titans will have a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Like 40.
Levis now on first down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up second down.
49, like 49.
On the play fake, it's Levis. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And things look tougher now with third and long.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Throwing is Levis on third down. Flushed out of the pocket. Down the run right, throwing deep down the side. Trying getting it to Calvin Ridley. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth.
Like 0.
They'll go Levis. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll go out of bounds close to that 35-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on fourth down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
Like 13.
Throwing now on first down, Levis. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Like 24.
Levis throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
454, right 54.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Right 13.
From the gun, Levis. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And it falls incomplete. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey, uno. Look the hot.
From the gun, Stroud. He's on the move. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Oh, right.
Second and 10, Stroud to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Throwing the out route complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Oh, right.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Forced out to his right. That one's complete over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
1st down, Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Ray.
Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he's stopped down at the 16 after a small gain. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football. Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Levis throwing again on second down. Escapes the pocket. Oh no, they get him yet again! This play heads out of bounds. Marker down though, Brock. Could be some free yards here. So the interception's going to be remembered by the fans here, partner, but not by the official score. The interference call takes that away. Levis here on first down. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. So it's second down coming up.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Like 54.
Levis from the shotgun. Here's a loft deep down the middle. And they pick him off again. Taken away by the rookie from USC. And the Texans are going to have it after his second interception of the season. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10.
Robin.
Man in motion, headed right.
Hey.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Give him 24 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Gosh, I love that creativity of the play call. Name of the game is putting the ball in the hands of your best, your playmakers, creating matchups for them to take advantage. And this time, not as a receiver, but as a runner. That is job well done.
Stroud throwing here on first. Pass taken in by Diggs. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Here's Stroud on first and 10. Buys time, rolling right. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Hey, south.
Stroud off the play fake. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
After the sack, another pass on second down. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Like 54! 54 Rita!
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Aziz Al-Shire that time on the tackle. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Why Tony? Hey, uno. Hey.
Back to throw, Stroud. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Nico Collins, the intended target. And it's going to be second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Stroud gets himself, but he can't evade that one, and they get him to the ground. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That right there is one of the biggest differences between the NFL and college game. Heck, the high school and Pop Warner game. Because when you break away from a sack at those lower levels, big things happen. But at this level, this big boy league, just because you get out of one guy's arms doesn't mean you're safe anytime soon.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And the Titans will get set to take over. New set of downs for him at the 38. Levis now on 1st down. Pass caught by Ridley. And he'll get it up to the 44.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Get behind the line, and the ball is loose. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You know, Kate, defenders today are taught, don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack, and that play was... piece.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Tight end gets it running forward. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Second down now, 7 to go. On play action, here's Stroud. Finds him on the crossing route. And they get this down to the 28. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Trying again following the sack. This is reeled in by Kamara. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that gives them first and goal.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
And in for the Houston touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans continue piling on to this lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. Returns looking good so far. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Levis. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down. Nearly an interception on that play. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Here we go.
From the gun, Levis. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. Defense showing blitz. Levis into the hands of Okonkwo. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. Here's Levis. And the big hitter will not be reeled in. That's incomplete, and that would have made for an impressive catch on our final play of the 3rd quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Titans football as they stare down a huge deficit to begin the 4th. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Levis throwing again. And they pick him off again. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
Throwing is Stroud. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, Stroud. Dialing up a receiver screen. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Here we go. Hey, south. Hey.
And he's got a free play here. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away. Got to the end zone with a free play, so they will, of course, decline offsides and take the points. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans grow their lead yet again. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Hey, come on.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And they pick him off again. Caleb Farley has it. And the Texans are going to take over after the interception.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Here we go, let's go. Buggy.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans continue adding to an insurmountable lead. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans tack on 7 more to their lead. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft it and try to stick him deep. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. And he's going to take a knee.
Like 49.
And they'll kneel this down. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. And they'll take a knee. The Titans sending out Ryan Stonehouse now on 4th down to in turn send the punt away. And this is the first time he's been called on today. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it's going to be Texans football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And he's going to take a knee. And they'll kneel this down. Well, Brock, I think we're both thinking another kneel likely coming here on 3rd down. And they'll take a knee. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans nearing their 6th win this season. The Texans set to punt. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Like 13!
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Like 24!
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's a win for the Texans. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for Brock Ewart, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.